Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you how I made and installed all of this hair for these super beautiful, super luscious goddess locks. I'm also ditching the rubber bands and trying something new this time. So if you want to see how I managed to get 4 bundles of human hair in these locks, make sure you stay tuned. Today's video is sponsored by Ywigs. They sent me over 4 bundles of their loose deep wave boho hair. The length I have is 18 inches and each bundle weighs 100 grams. This hair is super soft, super light, and silky to the touch. And if you want to know if your bundles are full from root to tip, just brush out the blunt ends and see if there are any short hairs that come out. This one had no short hairs at all. To make the locks, I'm going to start by prepping the hair by pulling off chunky pieces like this. The fuller you want the hair, the chunkier the pieces need to be. To make and wrap the locks, I use 1 pack of Cuban twist hair in 24 inches. I basically cut them in half into 12-inch pieces, and then I split those pieces in half as well. Each of those are going to be for 1 lock. I found Cuban twist hair to be the best option because it has a lot of texture and provides a lot of structure for the lock. I'm creating loops at the top so that I can crochet the hair in or install them as individuals. Of course, I'll be installing these as individuals today. Grabbing just a small piece of the Cuban twist hair, I'm going to create a knot at the top and I'm going to wrap over 1 time. Then I'm going to grab my first boho piece and place it blunt side down. You'll want to grip everything with your thumb to keep everything in place. The only hand that should be moving is your hand that's wrapping the hair with. For added security, you can add a small drop of nail glue, but I only did this for the top piece and the bottom piece of each lock. After I secured the first piece, I wrap about 2 or 3 times, and then I start adding in my next piece. We're going to be adding these in very close together, but this time I'm going to add that blunt side up. I'm going to wrap 2 times, and then I'm going to bring that blunt side down. This is going to lock the hair in place and keep it from pulling or shedding. We're going to wrap it a few more times, and then we're going to pull the curly end of the hair up. For the next few pieces, I'm going to continue the same steps. I'm going to add the hair in blunt side up, wrap 2 times, fold the blunt side down, wrap 2 or 3 more times, and then pull the curly end out. Now you can make your locks as long as you want to. Just keep in mind that the fuller you want the locks to be, the more hair you need to add to the locks. If I start running out of hair to wrap with, I just gather everything together and then pull a small strand from the longest end of the Cuban twist hair, and then just continue wrapping from there. When I get to the end of the lock, I just continue the same steps, but instead of pulling the curly piece out, I'm just going to keep wrapping downward. When I get to the place where I want to stop, I'm going to tie a couple of knots at the ends. I only did 2 small knots. What I did is the second knot that I tied it loosely, and before I tightened it, I added a small drop of nail glue and then tightened it and then continued wrapping upward. This is just going to add security to the lock. This is also why you're going to want to use as little Cuban twist hair as possible, because the more hair you wrap and the more hair you add, it's going to make the lock look a lot more bulkier. Lastly, all that's left to do is to snip off the excess Cuban twist hair and you have a completed boho lock. I made a total of 60 locks and it took me about 2 hours to make them, just to give you an idea. Now let's get into this install. I started by sectioning off the front part of my hair, that way I can just match the back to it. I have 10 across the front. My hair is still too short to hold a braid, but instead of using my usual rubber band method, I'm going to be using MicroLinks today. MicroLinks are tiny silicone lined beads that are used to attach extensions or secure sections of hair without any glue or thread. The hair is threaded through the bead and then the bead is clamped shut with pliers to hold it in place. They're often used for extensions, but can also be used as a gentler way to grip the hair for styles like faux locks and braids, especially if you're trying to avoid rubber bands. MicroLinks come in different sizes and colors. The smaller ones work well for the areas where my hair was low density, but for the larger density areas, I picked up 6mm links. These were super easy to attach, and I made sure to leave about an inch of space before I clamped it because I don't want it to be too tight, and we still have to install the locks. To remove the link, you just clamp the link on the flat ended side and then it loosens up and comes right out. The hardest part is always parting, but I needed to keep a count of how many locks to install, so I stuck with a regular box grid. Once I finished the front, all I had to do was connect the lines on each side in the back. To wrap the locks, I'm using the Outtray Twisted Up Springy Afro Twist. To get an idea of how much hair I used to wrap each lock with, I didn't even use all of this pack, maybe half of it. I always install my locks the same way. I'm going to put my crochet hook through the loop at the top, pull the wrapping hair through that loop to create an extension piece, and then we're going to insert it underneath the root. I love this method because I can control how long or short I want that piece to be. If you want your locks full at the roots, you're going to grab that first boho piece and pull it out of the way first. Then you're going to gather everything together and then start wrapping. And then I just keep wrapping until I can't wrap anymore. I don't use any glue. I don't use anything to secure it. The hair is kinky enough that it holds the wrap in place. And then if I'm going down the lock, I just pull out boho pieces if it gets in the way. Even though I'm putting 4 bundles of hair in here, these locks are not heavy at all. It feels light as a feather on my head. You can brush this hair out. The key with human hair is to keep as little product on it as possible. When you start adding products to it, it starts causing buildup, and the only way to get those products out is to wash it out. You also want to try to not touch your hair too much because you forget that your hands have a lot of oils in them, and those oils will transfer to the hair as well and cause the hair to start getting sticky. And when it gets sticky, that's when it starts tangling. At night, I just put it up in a high bun, and I used a small bonnet. I don't use one of those big ones because the bigger the bonnet, the more the hair can move freely in the bonnet and can get tangled. So try to use a small bonnet instead. I've already been wearing the hair a week and I've had no issues with tangling or matting. And there you have it, 4 full bundles of hair in locks that I can reuse for later. Again, this hair is from Ywigs. This is 4 bundles of their loose deep wave. Links to this product and tools that I used in this video will be listed in the description box below. I do plan to keep these in for at least 2 weeks, so if you want to see how I maintain them and how they're going to hold up, make sure you give me a follow on Instagram. I post there daily. As always, if you found this video helpful, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and tell a friend. Special thanks to our friends over at Ywigs for sponsoring today's video. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button on your way out. Thank you guys so much for watching today. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.